We start this adventure at Fort Grey, where we explore the homestead ruins and see hundreds of kangaroos grazing on the dried bed at Lake Pinaroo. We see a number of emus on the plains as we travel through to the jump up, and we visit the ruins at Olive Downs on the way to the campground, where we do an amazing scenic loop walk. We're driving down the Sturt National Park along Middle Road, heading towards Peterborough, and a campground called, what was it then? Olive Downs. Olive Downs campground. Yeah, the road is, well, pretty freshly graded, I think. It's so smooth. It's, yeah, may as well be bitumen. But it is sandy in patches. But we've had a good camp out at Fort Grey. We had a walk this morning, which was really good. We probably left it a little bit late. I held things up because I didn't wake up early enough, and we went for a walk through into the lagoon, or the lake.
Yeah, there's a loop walk, 2 loop walks you can do. Yeah, we did the shorter one of the 2. Was it 2 kilometres?
Yeah, it'd be a couple of k's.
Yeah. It was too hot to do it yesterday. We didn't think to do it early in the morning, and then by the time we thought about it, it was just too bloody hot. So we did it early this morning, and we were treated with literally hundreds of kangaroos. So beautiful, some big red male kangaroos. They were huge, just so many of them. And the Ball ruins of the original homestead, the Fort Grey homestead, that got taken out in a flood in 1974. So it's just a pile of rubble, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know how people cut a life out here. The pioneers of the country. It's pretty harsh landscape. The campground was really great, actually. It had gas barbecues supplied. They weren't all working, but one was working, so we made use of that. There was a couple of rainwater tanks which we used for washing, and as in wash some dishes, and we had a shower in our toilet tent camp shower set up.
Beautiful shower.
At the end of the day, which was amazing. Yeah, it was super good. We did a movie night the night before. We had 2 nights there. We've got a projector and a screen which we hung up on. One of the other couples we're travelling with has got a camper, so we strung the screen from that and watched Bohemian Rhapsody. So that was a treat. It was like an open air sitting. It was great. Yeah, it was a great campground, really, wasn't it? Some shelter and some good information about the area, and
probably the hottest, toughest day we've sat out.
It was definitely the hottest day.
It was pretty hot. It was high 30s and a real blustery wind. The wind blew our toilet tent over, ripped the 2 tie straps off it, and so we had to pack that up in the middle of the day. But
the toilet survived, though.
Yeah, the toilet survived. It rolled around a bit, but it survived.
Shaken and stirred.
Yeah, so it was a pretty tough day, and the flies there were pretty horrendous. You didn't last long without the fly net, because those flies just absolutely swarmed on you.
But then the balance of that is we had an absolutely glorious evening, a beautiful sunset, and we left having tea until the sun sort of started dropping and the flies disappeared. And yeah, we had a beautiful evening last night.
The sun goes, the flies go.
Yeah, and it was a bit cooler, which was relief for the day, and yeah, just sat around and talked for a bit. It was great.
Emus.
Some emus right on the edge of the road here. We're just really slowing down. Oh, there's more on the right hand side too.
Come on, Emus.
Seems like it's an emu crossing.
Take it easy.
Take it. Oh, he's sprinting.
There is no hurry either.
We'll go past slow. They look like they're going to hang around for you guys to have a look.
That was a tree.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Adding to our list of things we've seen.
Yeah. We haven't
saw
seen that
two
many.
big eagles yesterday too. Lots of little geckos at camp last night too. I was sitting on the drop toilet and a little gecko ran across in front of me. That's a new experience. Actually, on that walk we did this morning too, we took our EPIRB with us and a snake bite kit, just so as if anything happened, we would have some initial first aid to hopefully be okay. We both had backpacks of water. We had 5 litres of water with us, just in case we became lost or anything. The track wasn't overly well signed in actual fact, so we were using our mapping to keep track of where we were. We actually did go off track at some point, but managed to find it again, so it can happen pretty easily, really.
What's that thing? A tank. Bottom ball. It's unfortunate, no?
Old yard.
Got up some ranges. Bigger than C&G.
Never changing scenery. Yeah, true. Yeah, we haven't seen that sort of landscape for a while.
Yeah, very rocky here. And we've been going through a lot of washouts, creek crossings.
Our destination for today is Olive Downs. It's oh great, thank you. There's ruins, and then a little bit further on there's a national park campground and also a lookout. Very good.
Yeah.
Taking a photo with my camera. The landscape just changes so much around the dry creek crossings, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's trees and scrub. Very different.
And it just goes to arid, dry, open plains. When you just see the width of the creeks, the water just must blast through.
It's all these washaways on the side of the road too. Creeks must overflow and then the washaways start. Back to the rocky plains. See down to the right there, Jenny, to follow the water course.
Yeah, you can definitely pick the water course, the tree line.
One coming up.
Around
Still in the national park.
Sturt.
Sturt National Park. Oh, thanks. Counter up.
catch us, Trip Oz Adventures, on the socials and give us a like if you like what you see.